I believe Obamacare is a direct attack on our First Amendment right to freedom of religion.
The provisions for abortion and contraceptives stand in opposition to our deeply held faith in the absolute sanctity of life and our First Amendment right to religious freedom.
All plans of insurance will include contraceptives and abortion-inducing drugs with no copay or deductible, and will pay for abortions as well. A direct contradiction to the sacred beliefs of the Catholic Church.
When a government seeks to separate a physician or any person from his moral culture, then they are also affecting his or her professional ethics. And that is just one reason I feel that today's Supreme Court decision is a great threat.
This is a government takeover of 18% of the economy. I won't have the option of a high deductible plan that reduces my insurance costs. My plan will be required to have no copay, no deductible for many benefits that I choose to have a high deductible for and pay for those myself. That will increase my insurance costs.
The thing that's shocking to me is the fact that if Congress is allowed to tax people into submission, if they're able to force and essentially blackmail people into doing what they want them to do, where does it end? What's to stop them from saying that if you'd like to operate as a church, that's fine, you have a First Amendment right to operate as a church, but we're going to impose a new $100,000 a year tax on you for sensitivity training and for reaching out to the rest of your community.
Well, I'm not upset with the Supreme Court. They allowed a law to stand that Congress passed. Now it's up to the people to decide, do we want that law?
We, the people. That phrase that we have seen over and over repeated, that we've heard, that we've learned as a child in our schools, that this is what this nation is about. We will decide that now. We will decide that in the next election. We'll decide that by our actions, not by our rhetoric or by our words.
The elections in November are close at hand, and we can vote out the liberals who voted this in and put conservative legislators in office who will repeal it.
It's not a partisan issue. It's not a Democrat issue or a Republican issue. This is a matter of freedom. This is a matter of liberty.
Because I still believe in that document, the Constitution. I still believe it can be revived. Because whereas we do have those three branches that I talk about, there really is a fourth branch that all the power rolls from. And that's the branch of we, the people.
I think it's incumbent upon every single citizen in Fresno, in California, and across the great United States of America to stand up for religious freedom, stand up for freedom of speech, and to not allow our most fundamental and cherished rights and freedoms to be taken away.
That's why people of faith can make a difference. In this last election in Fresno County, less than 30% of registered voters voted. Did you hear that? Less than 30%. People of faith could make the difference in the election this fall. So please, get your friends to vote, get your churches to register people of faith to vote, and let's vote our values.